Refugee camp, conspiracy theory, why?
All right, here we go. The first step is to take your primer. I'm using the Urban Decay Primer Potion and putting that all over both eyelids. Then taking my Sedona Lace 863 brush, which is a pretty medium large fluffy brush with MAC's Soft Brown, I'm going to sweep that all over both eyelids using windshield wiper motions. This color is going to be all over our lids and serve as our transition color so that when we apply the rest of our shadows, they'll go on a lot more smooth and easily. Bless you. Then taking my Sedona Lace EB09 brush, which is a little bit smaller and a little bit more dense, I'm going to dip that into MAC's Saddle and concentrate that more in the outer corner but also through the crease. With this color, I use more circular motions in the outer corner and then I use windshield wiper motions just to blend it through. Then with the same brush, I'm going to go into a color that is a tiny bit darker, which is MAC's Swiss Chocolate. And I'm going to place it kind of in the same place, but definitely more concentrated than the Saddle. Layering the colors from lightest and then going into your darker colors is just really going to help with the blending to make it look a lot more seamless and less harsh lines. Then I actually go back into Saddle just to make sure that the edges of the Swiss chocolate are fully blended out and to help with that gradient effect. Next, I'm going in with my Sigma Blending E36 brush. Sorry, I was having so much trouble trying to get this to focus. Literally took me about 5 minutes and it still didn't. But this brush is just definitely a lot smaller. It's not super dense, but it's perfect for concentrating that darkest color in that outer V. And I'm using MAC's Carbon Black and Embark. I chose to mix the colors just because I didn't want it to be too dark if I only used the black, so mixing it with the dark brown just made it the perfect shade for me. And with this shade, I'm really just focusing all of my color in that outer corner and blending whatever is left kind of in the crease, but not too far. And of course, with this tutorial and with any tutorial, you can use whatever shades you want. You can make it as light as you want. You can make it darker. You really just customize it to your liking. This is just kind of a guide and to show you how I like to apply my shadow. And of course, going back with my Sedona Lace EB09 brush, I'm just going to take that and blend out the Carbon Black and Embark just to make sure that there are no harsh lines and make sure that everything looks seamless. Finally, for the lid color, I'm taking this e.l.f. brush. I think it's a concealer brush, but it's synthetic, so I use it for everything. And I'm going to be taking ColourPop's Super Shock Shadow in Amaze and just packing that all over the lid. I think I did about 2 or 3 layers just to get it as poppin' as I wanted. Also, with your lid color, be sure to keep it on your lid. Don't take it too high. Don't take it too far out because we worked really hard on that blending. So you just want to place it on the inner corner and keep it on the lid only. And after each new color, we go go back and just blend a tiny bit more. For my brow bone highlight, I'm taking my Lorac Unzipped Gold palette, and I'm just going to take that lightest matte shade with a crown brush that has no name and just dust that right under my brow. Alright, moving on to eyeliner. I'm taking my all-time favorite, the Jordana 12-Hour Made to Last eyeliner in black, and I'm just going to put that in my tight line and make sure I get in between all of those lashes. I had to do my winged liner off camera because it just was not happening, so hopefully next time I can show you guys how I do that. For lashes, I'm taking the Red Cherry number 43s and my Duo Lash Glue in the dark tone. I like to just put a very tiny strip of glue on my lash, wait for it to get tacky. You can wait about 30 seconds to 45 seconds just so it's a lot easier when you apply them. If you try to apply your lashes while the glue is still wet, it will not stick and you will give yourself a headache and probably make yourself cry. So please help yourself and wait for your glue to get tacky before you try to apply them. And once it's finally tacky, I like to apply it in the center and then start pushing it in on the outer corner and then the inner corner, and just make sure that I get it as close to the lash line as possible. And to apply my lashes, I'm actually just using regular slanted tweezers because I feel like these work best for me. Some people like to use their fingers, some people like to use actual eyelash applicators, but this is what I find to be easiest, so use whatever is more convenient for you. For my lower lash line, I am going in with my Morphe E36 brush and layering my eyeshadows just like I did on the top. So I'm going to start with Saddle and then go into my darker colors. After Saddle is Swiss Chocolate with the same brush, and I'm just going to run that below the lashes. And when I go into my Embark and my Carbon Black, I'm actually switching brushes to my EB21 brush, which is a lot smaller and thinner so that I can concentrate that preferably right under the lashes and being sure not to bring it too low, and then staying in that outer corner. For mascara, I'm using my favorite, which is the Benefit Cosmetics They're Real. I'm going to blend my real lashes with my fake lashes so that they can look real, you know, because my lashes are really that long. And going in with my bottom lashes, I feel like my bottom lashes make my entire look. They just frame your eyes very pretty, and I know a lot of people skip this step, but I personally love it. I start by wiggling my brush side to side and then brushing it out to separate the lashes. And going in with my waterline color, this is a Rimmel eyeliner. It's just a champagne color and it is discontinued, so you can use any champagne or any type of eye brightening color and just run that on your waterline. For my inner color highlight, I'm taking a clean Morphe E36 brush, and I'm just going to take the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Tassel, which is a really bright white color, and just run that on my inner corner. After applying it on one eye, you can just really tell the difference on how much light and brightness that the inner corner highlight, especially this one, brings to your eyes. And moving on to lips, I actually did the rest of my face off camera. I'm going to be using the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick in the color Rico, which is perfect for fall. It's kind of a berry red color, and I love it so much. And once your lips are finished, that completes this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment below and let me know what other looks you guys want to see or what you guys think. Bye-bye. See you next time.